Every 2 years, 435 members of the House of Representatives are elected across the country to represent Americans in Washington, D.C. Now, control of Congress could help or hinder the newly elected president and their agenda. 13 WREX's Manny Estopinan is at the board tonight with the congressional races, which will be watching on election night.
A lot to keep track of on election night. Behind me, we're taking a look at the current makeup of the U.S. House of Representatives. We can see that Republicans have a slight edge over Democrats. We're going to see on election night if Republicans can increase on that margin or if Democrats can take control back of the House. Now, here in the state line, we're going to be tracking two congressional races. The first one we're looking at is the 11th district. You see behind me here. It includes parts of Boone, McHenry, DeKalb County, extending all the way down to Naperville. We're going to see Democrat Bill Foster face off against Republican challenger Jerry Evans. Back in 2022, the last midterm election cycle, we saw Foster take the district by a little less than 35,000 votes against his then Republican challenger Catalina Law. Now, the second congressional race we're keeping a close eye on is the 17th district you see here. It includes parts of Rockford, Freeport, Rock Island, extending all the way down to Bloomington. We're going to see Democrat Eric Sorensen taking off Republican challenger Joe McGraw. Now, back in 2022, this was a highly contested race. Eric Sorensen taking the district, but by little less than 10,000 votes against his then Republican challenger, Esther Joy King. Here in the state line, we're going to be keeping a close eye on some of those margins. In that last election cycle, we saw Esther Joy King take the Stevenson County area by a little over 1,000 votes. The Sorensen taking the Rockford area by a little over 5,000 votes there. On election night, we're going to be keeping a close eye on these margins to see which party is bringing out their voters to the polls.